Hey collective, how y'all been? Listen, I know I've been MIA, and I apologize to those of you that have been faithfully watching from day one. You know, I appreciate you. You know this. This time of year, which is around the holidays, so like it's almost Thanksgiving 2024. But this time of year, this is when us spiritual folks kind of take a retreat. It's the time of rest and rejuvenation, yeah. What we're gonna do? Hop right into this Akashic Records. I know it's been a while, and them comments been popping. Some of you guys resonate, some of you don't. Listen, if it don't resonate, don't take it. It's not for you. These readings pick up people from across the world, across time. Remember, Akashic Records is not just this life, it's past lives. And it's a collective. Yes, Akashic Records are intertwined because it's part of the collective consciousness, okay? Please go study. Your Akashic Records is not closed off to just you. You are in a world that's interconnected. So, of course, your written timeline will be interconnected to other people. But I'm glad you guys are with me. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe, okay? Let's dive right in, yeah? Now, we're going to get our usual 7 for the Akashic Records. What's this sticking out? I'm going ahead and do that. Atlantis. Somebody's dealing with like water spirits. You may even deal with I've been picking up like jinn or genie, you know, whichever term you use. Those of fire with no heat, like a special fire. They live within between our plane and the next. They're multidimensional beings. So they can jump from plane to plane, from dimension to dimension when needed. But someone definitely has, someone has a dolphin tattoo, okay? Maybe 2 dolphins. Someone definitely has some like Roman background. Look at their vowels in reverse. I'm not going to say you were running from it, but something about a contract or a pact that was made in a past life is now coming back around. Either it hasn't been kept, or you decided in this lifetime or the past lifetime that it just was not for you. You may have made a pact with an Atlantean or a water spirit of sorts. Okay. Some of your soul memories may like be a little bit traumatic, especially when it relates to water. And a lot of you guys are like peace-loving individuals. So you may be like extra sensitive to like corruption, specifically stuff like political corruption, because if you know the Atlantean story, it was the leaders that caused the civilization to actually be destroyed, so to speak, and collapsed into the ocean. Oh, what's this? Yeah, Greco-Roman. I said that. You got some Roman lineage, okay? And it's so weird. Like someone may have stepped away from like with these vows. Something that you did in a prior lifetime, a vow you took in a prior lifetime is like blocking the present lifetime. Someone tried to manifest and it just really did not work out, okay? And I'm just going to be so clear with you guys. I felt that, and it still bothers you to this day, like in present day, okay? You may have taken like a vow of chastity or a vow of poverty or self-denial or whatever, and it blocks you from abundance, okay? Chastity blocks you from sexual realization, which is a very important thing. That's the freaking root chakra. That's the most basic chakra that you have to clear up, okay? Some of you do stuff like self-sabotage. I hate to say it, but self-harm, not a good look, okay? But somebody here is like working out these emotional ties to a very traumatic and war field. It's like you go through conflict and condemnation and being ostracized on a daily basis to the point that it's blocked your emotional connection to the world. Okay. Somebody's definitely from like Greece, Rome. I definitely feel that you may have deja vu moments, like a lot of them. Okay. Some of the triggers and memories, you might want to research those. If you had, and that's if you resonate with this, okay, this past life, because you may want to research some of that, like what happened with your family and your lineage from back then, so that you can address what's going on now, because there's a total block that you decided to do. You decided to embark on a whole block. Yeah, ships. Running away. Possibly refuge, running to safety. I keep hearing refuge house, but like a person running to safety. Definitely crossed, of course, a large amount of water. Yeah, it's affecting your health now, and it's causing you emotional disruption. Like, I just got this deck. I ain't never had that. And any of the readings that I recorded while I was, in my silent mode here lately, it's the energy of conflict all around. There may be some health issues that carried on from stress. PTSD is a real thing. Okay. Yeah, look at there. Karmic relationship. PTSD is a real thing. So this, and I feel like it was a community that you probably departed from in the past life, and then you experience those things in this life where you're like constantly, you might even ghost people. You probably play instruments, specifically the piano, because that piano stuck out to me more than the guitar did. Okay. Yeah, medicine man or medicine woman, biblical right behind it. So they're in communal living. So this was definitely a spiritual group, religious group, organization in the past life. You may have figured out that wars and battles. I'm getting strong knighthood. Okay, you may not have even been the same gender in your past life as what you are now. May not have. You may feel as a female, okay, born female, you may feel more masculine in this lifetime. And forgiveness. One thing I got to tell you guys, forgiveness is not for, spirituality and religion. Forgiveness is not for the other person. You hear that all the time, but I'll tell you why it's not for the other person. Because forgiveness is releasing all attachments of anger, resentment, all of that stuff. That's for you, so that you don't have these health issues. This karmic relationship was supposed to teach you a lesson. But in turn, what you received from the karmic relationship was to be angry. As far as your physical health, it probably caused you some, of course, hardship. But it teaches you to be with that medicine woman and healer and whatnot, or medicine man and healer. It teaches you to be more sympathetic and, how can I say, just overall more compassionate towards other people. Okay. More than likely, this community provided you something in the past life. So you either lived there, they fed you, gave you money, whatever the form of money was at that time. It could have been livestock. It could have been anything. But at some point, there was some kind of exchange that happened that you weren't supposed to do without getting something in return. Like even with what I do with tarot, okay, there's an exchange that's supposed to go on so that the transaction is even, so that even if you don't exchange money, Even if you never say a word in a comment, receiving a message is still an exchange. Okay? Everything has a cost. Everything has a cost. I don't care if, and excuse me, Christians that are watching, but I'm going to definitely go back to what I was raised on. Not that I resonate with that now, but it's the most simple way that I can explain it. Even salvation has a cost. It costs you your life. It costs you everything in this world. What does the scripture say? If you try to, whatever you're trying to save, you're going to lose it. Yeah. So I want to check into this chakra insight. Okay, we're going to check into the chakra insight because I'm telling you, root chakra is all jacked up. That chastity stuff, bruh, sis, like it's fucking with you bad. Somebody is trying to be so celibate that it's causing your third eye to be blocked. It's causing conflict because you're not dealing with those root chakra things, which are your emotions. When you're unbalanced in your root chakra, it makes you feel insecure. It makes you feel anxious, like fearful, depressed, all of these things that are just unhealthy. It's unhealthy. You get what I'm saying? And it may be a carryover from previous life. So let's check this out. Let's check out your chakra. We're going to get probably three to five. Let's see. Yeah, look at solar plexus chakra. Okay. Child, which deals with self-esteem, your confidence, and your power. Then, of course, intuition. Jeez. Trust, insight, awareness, and guidance. You can't even receive from Most High because you feel doubtful and insecure. And you're continuously seeking like validation or approval. And this has been carried over from a previous life. Like anybody that's on my page looking for that whole blessings, all that good news crap, like I'm not gonna say it's crap, excuse me for that, but you don't get that until you clear up the old karma and the old spiritual debt. You got to work through some shit. It's like going to work a job. They don't pay you ahead of time. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, look at their self-expression. This group kept you, and you may be in a situation similar to that. Because with this karmic relationship, I can guarantee you were connected to probably more than one person that someone really loves to fish. Like you really, not fish like in a lake, but like seawater fishing. But with this self-expression coming out, vocalization, individuality, inner voice, assertiveness, you had to break the vow in a past life to live truthfully. Because check this out. It does not matter how many religious acts you perform. If you're doing that and is not expressing your true self, it's still a lie. And all falsity blocks your third eye. It blocks your intuition. It blocks your self-confidence. Okay? It blocks your empowerment. Okay? I'm telling you the whole truth. You got to get grounded and work through it. Someone may have a blocked solar plexus chakra as well. You may want to get you some, for those that are dealing with the chastity thing, okay? This will help you to clear. You can still do your chastity, okay? Do whatever you need to do. I'm not here to tell anybody what to do. But what you can do to help ease the stress of that, because it is unhealthy to refuse your body something that it's yearning or that it needs, okay? Because your body doesn't have these urges for nothing. What you can do, get you some essential oils or whatnot. Get you some crystals. Some oils you might want to have, or even teas or something like ginger tea. You might want to have some cedarwood oil, some sandalwood oil, eucalyptus, okay? And after you shower and cleanse and stuff, rub your body down. Make yourself a little mixture or something. As far as crystals, you can have some red jasper. Let me see, carnelian. And for those dealing with the solar plexus, you'll need to definitely pay attention to what you eat, okay? Because the solar plexus is in the stomach, okay? Also, as far as essential oils and stuff, you can also get sandalwood. I know that's a good one. I'm trying to think. Oh, lemon, yes. And chamomile tea is good for solar plexus, like rejuvenation and healing, that type of stuff. And you want to create yourself a routine. You know, create yourself a little routine and have that going. As far as stones, you might want to get some citrine, some tiger's eye. Let me think. Yellow topaz. I know amber. I believe yellow jasper is a good one too to keep around, even by your bed. Oh, what was that? It flipped over. Gut instincts. I cannot make it up if I tried. Gut instincts. Okay, another solar plexus card. So somebody please take care of your solar plexus. It says responsibility at the bottom of the deck. Gut instinct, intuition, knowing, sensing, trust. Empowered, confidence. Okay, empowered, confidence. Responsibility says self-discipline, empowerment, reliability, fulfillment. Nurturing yourself, sowing seeds into self, taking care of your body from the inside out. Yeah. I don't want you guys to feel like, oh, I'm failing and all that stuff. The only way to succeed is to fail. You have to fail a good few times. 1616, when I said that, you may want to check out that angel number if you resonate with angel numbers. But you really want to make sure that you give yourself the healing, okay? Because this past life, you know, the break was necessary. The disconnection was necessary because there was no self-expression going on. And it was a lie. Your past life was a lie. You were living a lie. You were living a lie. And that's where separation, like drastic separation, okay? That's where that came in. And you just needed to push past the emotional attachment. Because that's still, karmic relationships do have an emotional attachment, and emotional attachments have health definitely involved in it, okay? Let me get you guys, let me see. I want to know, and it's just me being nosy. Maybe y'all don't. The character deck, I want to know some things about what was going on too in that past life. Who you could have been, what positions you could have had. I don't know. It's just, I want to know, because this collective be having some stuff going on, and y'all can't tell me that you don't. Because the stuff I've been picking up, someone has been severely depressed. Okay, there is a such thing as seasonal depression. It only comes upon you around these winter months. Okay, and it's nothing wrong with that. If you feel like you need help, go get professional help. I will say that. These readings are for entertainment purposes, okay? What you resonate with, you resonate with. However, I will not tell anyone to neglect their mental health. Never. It's very important. This whole life is a mind game, okay? It's a mind game, truly. So let's go ahead and get some from the character deck. Oh, thank you. Yeah, coach. Coach. Security guard. Security guard says patrol keeper, watchman, service provider. So you may have provided spiritual services. You may provide spiritual services now. I'm grabbing coach from behind here, so excuse me if y'all see me. Coach says train, nurture, develop a plan, encourage, and support. So yeah, like I said, you pouring out. Who's pouring into you? Who's pouring into you? You protecting people. You're guiding people. I mean, at what point do you get your rejuvenation? That has to be between you and source. At some point, you have to get your rejuvenation, because you can't continue to pour out and think that something is going to come from nothing. The only person I know that can do that is source, is God. Like, I've not, even the jinn can't do that. I'm telling you, mental health. Madman and Young. Young says vitality, innovation, potential, growth. Madman says embracer of madness, frenzy, chaos, unruly possession. You may have been more of a spiritual person even in your past life, and that was not accepted within this community. Yeah, you express yourself through dance. Someone, and not just like Someone goes to church, and when your gratefulness is expressed in dance. Even when you're home, your steps are expressed in dance. You see God as like a friend. Okay, and that's exactly what he is. What the freak did I say? Diviner. Yeah, seer of the unseen, foresight, insight, cosmic connection. Your method of connecting to God was not accepted in the past life, and it probably ain't accepted now if you're watching this. Yeah, it probably ain't accepted now. I'm gonna get two more, and then we're gonna go ahead and end it, because I know you guys are probably on lunch. Like I said, hit the like, hit the subscribe, comment if you resonate. If you don't resonate, let me know, because I just need to know that the collective's being helped. This says the Fool. So you weren't afraid of, it says ignorance, rashness, impulsiveness. You weren't afraid of adventure. You weren't afraid to take a chance. You weren't afraid to speak up. That's where this self-expression, it says vocalization, individuality, inner voice, assertiveness. You were not afraid, and that caused issues. Okay, that caused issues in your past life, and it probably causes issues now, because what's crazy, your personality doesn't really change over time. What changes is the vessel. You get what I'm saying? All these lives that you've gone through is only helping you to get to your higher self. Your higher self is what it is from the beginning of time to the end of time. Yeah. Says chef. Someone big back energy, okay? Culinary maestro, cooking, culinary artistry, seasoning, proficiency. With the chef card though, one of you guys in the collective, or a few of you, you guys use herbal magic like a lot. It's specifically two that I'm picking up. Diane, I heard Diane, Deanne, Dana, something like that. But yeah, and soldier. It's a warfare thing for you. And your way of fighting spiritual warfare was partial herbs and partial divination. And it caused an issue. It was an issue, period. Under soldier, hunter, under hunter, journalist, you have a grimoire. Someone has a grimoire now. I picked that up the other day. I literally had a dream about someone writing in a grimoire. You have freckles on your hand. You're left-handed. So you're left-handed. You have freckles on your hand. Okay. I couldn't avoid doing another reading for you guys, because the energy was too heavy. So I was like, okay, spirit want me to tell these people this. Okay, but I love you guys. Go ahead, hit like and subscribe if you resonated, and please be patient with me. I will have personal readings and all kinds of other goodies up for you guys soon. Okay, and you can book those and receive those in the appropriate manner. Until then, I want you guys to stay safe. Go ahead, work on forgiving self. Release the anger towards yourself. Release the anger towards other people, even in this life. You may not know exactly what happened in the past life, because those memories kind of get mushed and you have deja vus and dreams and all. You don't know what's past or present or future, because that's how the higher self sometimes shows you, so that you can learn. Karmic relationships, it's all meshed together. Time is not time to the higher self or to source. Time is only time to us, if that makes sense. If it doesn't, you need to do some more studying before you dive into spirituality. But hit the like, hit the subscribe. I love you guys. Always, always, always stay in the energy of peace, love, and stay safe out there, okay? Love you. Peace.